Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to week 7 of the course. You'll notice on our course checklist that we will have a homework assigned this week in Mastering Engineering. It will cover the content that we covered last week in Chapter 4. And when I started recording this video, no one emailed me over the weekend, so no one must have minded the fact that I never posted this additional lecture for Chapter 4. I had it done, but I was just sitting on my computer and I didn't have it uploaded. So before you start that homework, do make sure to watch the Chapter 4 Part 2 lecture. I'm trying to remember offhand what we talk about here, but definitely how to actually compute the moment of a force using a vector-based formulation, along with how to compute the moment of a force about an axis rather than a point. So I think there are 3 or 4 different modules in that lecture, probably about 45 to 50 minutes worth of video. So make sure that you watch that before you attempt the homework, which is now posted within Mastering Engineering. In terms of the content for this week, we probably need to do a little bit more lecture on Chapter 4. I'll probably throw some examples from that homework into this lecture, and then we'll begin Chapter 5 a little bit later on in the week. So that's where we're at from the course point of view. Don't forget, we will have a homework due on Sunday night, and we'll have 2 lectures, finishing up Chapter 4 and moving on to Chapter 5. The one thing that I wanted to talk to you about as well, we had the exam last week, and I think there might be 1 or 2 people that didn't get it in by the deadline, but the majority of you did, and that's wonderful. What I'm going to do today is go and look at all the work that you uploaded and look at your scores within Mastering Engineering. And I'm going to try, for those of you that might have received no credit for a problem that had some work that actually showed some basic concepts of that problem, to assign partial credit. After we actually have those partial credit scores, which will be up by this Tuesday at the latest, so 10/4, what I'm going to do is actually put an announcement on the course website, and I will include kind of an explanation of the announcement in the lecture video that I post tomorrow that describes how we'll have an extra credit opportunity. And because that kind of first exam of the course is so fundamental to the remainder of the material, along with what you'll need for the rest of your mechanical engineering sequence, it's really important that we make sure that everyone has these concepts down. So what the extra credit opportunity will probably involve is doing a bit of, not necessarily a retake of those individual problems, but I'll either come up with variants of those problems or pick new problems that are closely related, and you will have an opportunity to kind of make sure that you understand the material, that you're prepared moving forward, and also improve your grade. So if you're not happy with your grade the way it was, don't worry about it. You will have an extra credit opportunity, but more importantly, you'll have an opportunity to hopefully get to master the material a second time, because of course, as you're seeing now, we will need that throughout the remainder of our course. So have a good week. And again, sorry about not remembering to post the second set of lectures from last week. Before you start the homework, do make sure to watch those, please. And I will talk to you all tomorrow when the first lecture of the week goes up.